I know that's not our normal video room. So welcome back, everybody. So today I just wanted to touch on two different things. Two things you should avoid paying for going to a groomer. Hi, honey. So the first thing I think people should avoid paying for when going to a groomer is teeth brushing or even teeth spray. The reason I say that is if you're not going to brush your dog's teeth on a regular basis, it's not going to do any good doing it once in a while, especially if you're only bringing your dog to the groomers like once a year or every couple of months or something. Doing that teeth brushing is not worth doing because it's not going to really, you have to do it constantly to have it be effective. Now you guys know I'm huge about keeping our dog's teeth healthy. I'm a big advocate for watching how the tartars build up on your dog's teeth and giving them things to chew to keep their teeth healthy. And you guys know I do brushing on my dog's teeth too. But if you're going to do teeth brushing, you need to do it either every couple of days or you need to do it daily for it to have an effect on getting that tartar off. Taking your dog into the groomers and getting a teeth brushing once in a while is not going to do any good. Some of the breath spray that they use can make your dog's breath smell a little bit better for like a second. I really have never found a good dental spray that actually drastically changes your dog's breath. I mean, dog's breath is dog's breath. It's gonna always smell like a dog's breath, the way the dog's mouth smells. But yeah, I would avoid that. Save your money on that. Either do it at home or, if your dog's teeth do get really bad, dental cleanings at your veterinarian would be best. I used to offer teeth brushing when I first ran my shop, and I stopped doing it because I didn't know any better. It was just a thing, we were trained to do, and I don't even offer it now. And even most grooming places around here don't offer it anymore either. Now, the place I worked at recently, we did offer it, and I was actually quite appalled and pissed off at when the person ordered a teeth brushing to be done on a dog I was doing, and I asked where the toothbrushes were. There's no toothbrushes. They just used a dental spray, and they said just spray it on their tongue, they'll never know the difference. That infuriated me. So you gotta watch out for groomers doing that kind of stuff too. I'm sure I'm gonna piss off some groomers out there by saying this stuff, but yeah, if it's not done regularly, just don't do it. The second thing I would avoid getting done at a groomer's is anal glands. Most groomers don't offer anal gland expression anymore. I used to do it when I originally was in business. I don't do it anymore because I can't stand smell. And also it really is something that should be done at your veterinarian office. There's two ways of doing it. Dog groomers should just be doing it externally. If you're ever going to get it done internally, that needs to be done by a vet tech. There was a place I actually interviewed for months back, and during the interview process they asked me if I was okay with doing anal glands on every dog, and I went back and forth with the interviewer on this because she wanted to make sure that I was okay with doing it to every dog, like every dog that came in. And anal gland expression is not something you should be doing for every dog. It really doesn't need to be done, period, unless the dog has anal gland issues. And if the dog does have issues, once you start doing anal gland expression, it's usually something you need to continuously keep doing. So that's another service some groomers offer that I would avoid. That place in particular that I interviewed for, that was a doggy daycare place that did boarding, and they said it's just automatically something they do for every bath regardless. And I think that's very unsafe because there's a lot of people in the industry that don't do it properly. They can actually cause more damage to the glands back there. I've even heard stories about some untrained bathers who did the anal gland expression and ruptured a gland, which I find fascinating that they ruptured it, because usually you can rupture it if you're doing internal versus external. But again, if the dog's anal gland's ruptured from an external expression, it's expressing, I'm saying that right. Obviously there could be something wrong with the dog, and that's, yeah, I personally feel that if you're gonna do that sort of thing, it should be done at the vet office just in case anything happens. And for those who don't know what anal gland expression is, it's, here's the little butthole and there's two glands about there, and you squeeze the poop out that gets stored in there, and it's an interesting smell that I will never forget, and I'm very glad that I don't offer that service, and I never will again. But unless I do start working in a veterinary field someday, then I would have to deal with that. But if I can avoid it, yeah, it's not happening. But yeah, especially on like larger dogs, like huskies and stuff, like they're not usually prone to having that done. So yeah, those would be my 2 things to definitely avoid when you're going to a groomer. Definitely save the, you know, $5 to $15 depending on, because I know that varies. Some people charge $5, $10, 15 for either service, and or maybe more in your area, but I would definitely avoid both, especially like the teeth cleaning. That's just a waste of money, so don't do it. Anyway, those are my thoughts on things, and I hope you guys are doing well, and we'll see you in the next one. Take care, guys. Bye. Of course, we guys show bonus footage of all the babies. Say all the babies. Oh yeah, especially you, right, Gypsy? Say yeah. Yeah, you tell him. Yeah. So you gotta show that ball. He's like, no, I don't. Where's your ball? Really? Really? You telling him to? Gypsy, you can go get your ball, honey. Cleo, where's your other check-it? She's like, that's my only check-it right there. Cleo, come. Sit. Gypsy, sit. Good girl. Such good babies. That's it, no more.